Hey everybody, Rod Hill here again. Welcome back to Growth Group Academy's Tech for Success, tips and how-tos that keep your digital devices delivering the best for you every day. Today, I want to talk about something that you've probably tried a few dozen of and just haven't quite found the right one, a note-taking app. I want to talk about Evernote. So I know what you're probably thinking. Okay, this guy's got some new note app. It's probably going to be just like all the rest, right? Well, I got to tell you, the first thing about Evernote, it didn't just show up last week or last month. It's been around for quite some time. In fact, I've been using Evernote for 11 years. When I heard that the iPad was coming out in early 2010, I had this idea of becoming paperless. Okay, paper drives me crazy. And I really thought, wow, with a tablet, if it really works the way they say it does, maybe I could become paperless. Sure enough, with the help of Evernote, in 9 months, I was completely paperless. Been paperless ever since. Now, on the surface, Evernote seems to have all the same stuff that all the other note apps out there have. You can record meetings, you can style your text, you can search keywords, you can have multiple notebooks. However, underneath the hood, Evernote has got some really cool features that they've had for many years. They've got some new ones we'll talk about a little bit here today also, but those features that have been a deep part of the integration of Evernote, I think you're really going to love. First and foremost, cross-platform. If you know anything about my videos, you know that cross-platform capability is number one in my opinion. Nothing worse than having an app on your iPhone, but you can't use it on your iPad, or it's not available. You can't share things with folks that have Android, right? Okay, so cross-platform is king for me. I typically don't even bother with apps that are not cross-platform. So whether you're Mac, PC, Android, or Windows, you won't have a problem with Evernote. It works great on all platforms. Now, in addition to that, Evernote was the first notes app to have stackable notebooks. Now, this is fantastic, and I'm going to show you here in a few minutes how that works. But basically, you can take notes that are notebooks that are related to each other and stack them together. So over the years, I've compiled about 120 notebooks. But thanks to the stacks, when you look at my list of notebooks, there's only about 40 there. And so that helps to reduce the clutter and confusion and make it a lot easier to manage your notes. You can share Evernote notes with other users. Even folks who don't use Evernote get to use your notes. It's one of the great things I love about it. I have not been able to convince a lot of my friends at work to use Evernote, but very often I end up taking the notes. I take the notes mostly voluntarily, I have to say, because it helps me to remember what was discussed. And then at the end of the meeting, I can share my Evernote notes via email to everyone in the group. And so that is another great feature. It also has a smart document scanning. Evernote has had this long before other apps were using it. It's something that was a great aid in helping me become paperless. You literally just, whatever device you're using, if it's an iPad or a phone, sometimes I go to meetings. And if you've been trying to go paperless, I know this is one of your concerns. You know, you ask people to send you the electronic materials, but they don't. And you get to the meeting and they hand out paper materials. Well, in that case, if you get there early enough before the meeting, you can literally just hold your device up and Evernote will scan page after page like a copy machine. Very, very quickly, it automatically finds the edges of the pages and boom, you hit save and you've got a PDF in your note for your notebook meeting. Another great feature, even in the free version of Evernote, and that's one of the things that you're really going to be excited about. Evernote has a lot of features for absolutely free. In fact, I used Evernote about 2 years totally free before I moved on to one of their subscription plans. So it's very possible to use Evernote very effectively without paying a dime for it. But even in the free version, everyone gets their own individual unique email address, right? And what that does is it allows you to, if you do get a subscription plan, it would allow you to forward emails straight to specific notebooks, which is very, very handy. And then lastly, the last feature, which I really love, is the web clipper. And in fact, let me just take a moment here and share my screen to show you the web clipper. Do this one. All right, here we go. So let's just say, for whatever reason, I just picked the Apple homepage here. They're talking about the iPhone 12, you know, hey, buy one right away. Let's just say, oh, this is a note that you would like to save and come back to later because you don't have time to read it right now. Well, right up here above my menu bar, you'll see this the little green elephant. That's the clipper. I click on the Evernote Clipper. Now, this is what I love about Clipper. Clipper allows you to save the entire article, the full page of the article with all of the ads and everything around it, or simplified mode. And this I really like. So it basically will only capture the text and maybe key images. Back up again. And so here's I pick the format, and then so this a notebook for Rod. So this is where I save most of my anonymous types of files that I want to come back to quickly. It goes straight to this notebook. However, I can come here and I can literally start typing the name of any of the notebooks that I have and save it to a different notebook with just the click of a mouse. So that's one of the features that's really, really cool about Evernote. I use it probably more than any other, the web clipper feature. You're doing something, you're in the middle of a project, you come upon a web article or something someone sends you, and you just want to be able to come back to it later. Boom, you hit the green elephant and tell it which notebook to go to, and then you've got it available for you when you come back later. So, I mean, I'm just skimming the surface here with the capabilities of Evernote. Let me quickly let's take a look at the Evernote pricing plans, just so that we can do a comparison here and you can see some of the features here. Let's go Evernote, here we go. All right, so take a look here. These are the features you get for free. Unlimited notes, syncing on up to 2 devices. Now this 60 megabytes a month monthly uploads, that's bandwidth, right? So you can upload up to 60 megabytes a month. Now, usually you're just uploading text, right? So if you stick to text mostly, the 60 megabyte a month upload limit is not going to be a problem for you. You can see here you can have individual notes that are up to a maximum size of 25 megabytes, getting organized, find things fast with search, clipping web pages, some of the features we just talked about, attach PDFs, receipts, all kinds of files to different notes and different notebooks. Also on the free, sync across both devices, those 2 devices that you get for free, you can sync across, you get monthly uploads. This is a new feature, tasks, right? They've added a task feature with to-do lists built into Evernote. You get to use it within Evernote in the free, when you have to go to the personal in order to edit, track, and manage tasks. But if tasks aren't a big deal for you, the free app works great. Get instant access across your content on the dashboard, fonts, colors, attach PDFs, scan handwritten notes, whiteboards. Listen, the features are pretty comprehensive for free. Look, you can't go wrong at least giving Evernote a try. I'm a big Evernote fan, if you can't tell, but I will tell you, it has really changed my life, and I have helped many of my friends go paperless. If it's something that you're really looking to do, Evernote has the capability under the hood to take you there, and in a very easy way. And it's been around for a while. So that's the other important, if you know about apps, one of the problem with new apps, they come and they don't make it and they go. And Evernote has been established very well. If you use some of the project management apps, there's Evernote integration that's built in with them that allows you to do that as well. Anyway, bottom line, folks, is if you're looking for a great note taker that's going to help you organize your life and go paperless, you can't go wrong with Evernote. So please check it out, evernote.com. And I think you're going to like it. And like I said, it doesn't cost a dime to try. So that's our tip for this week. I hope you find this helpful and useful. And as we like to say here at Growth Group Academy, we wish you all the best. Take care and great success. We'll see you next week.